So as airlines continue to push to get travelers back in the air, a new technology from Dayon called VeriFLY is being rolled out by American Airlines and Denver International Airport. Joining us right now with how biometrics will help Americans get back on airplanes is Tom Grisson. He's the CEO of Dayon, which is the creator of the VeriFLY app. Tom, thanks for being with us. It's good to see you this morning.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here, too.
Let's talk a little bit about what VeriFLY is, what it does. It's being used by American Airlines. How do you collect test results? What do you do? How does this app work?
Sure, thank you. Well, I think we're all ready to say goodbye to 2020. It's been an awful year in so many ways, but there's also reason to be optimistic of the future. First and foremost, vaccines, of course, but also a lot of innovation. And when COVID hit, Dayon was focused on processing billions of successful financial services transactions around the world. And we saw travel as an industry that was so hard hit in need of innovative ideas and solutions. It was apparent that tests and vaccines were going to come at some point, but then individuals are going to need to be able to take these health credentials, whether it's a COVID test or as, say, vaccine, and be able to use them, have them in their possession and control, and share them with people when they want, how they want, and where they want. And so we started working with American Airlines and Denver International Airport, two market leaders who were very innovative and were very laser focused on safety in travel. And we invented a solution. We call it VeriFLY.
But how does VeriFLY work? And I ask because obviously it makes sense for people to get these tests and to be able to show that they can fly and not infect other passengers. But there have been cases where people who had negative tests, I think there was a case in New Zealand where there were two people who had negative COVID tests who then went on to, they think, infect 5 other people on the flight. There have been fake tests for sale where you can get proofs of these things. So how does VeriFLY confirm that these tests are for real, that they were recent, and do this while still protecting the people's information?
Sure. No, that's a great question. So if you travel to locations around the world, including the Caribbean, also domestic locations such as Hawaii, there's requirements for PCR test within 72 hours of your departure. And so what VeriFLY does is it helps manage those credentials in a single, simple way that is under control of the user. The credential comes to us either directly from a lab, and we electronically receive it, or it's uploaded to us, and then we have an individual or individuals review them for their authenticity, and then lock them within the individual's VeriFLY app on their smartphone. And so when they then begin their travel journey, and all this can occur prior to departing their home. So when they arrive at the airport, rather than handing paper forms back that, as you point out correctly, can be doctored or forged, what we're doing is allowing a traveler simply to present their pass-fail credential that they meet all the travel requirements for the destination country. And that would include PCR tests or in the future proof of a vaccine or other health requirements. And they could go on with their journey, and they would they could go through an expedited lane at the airport, and it would save them time, but it also gives them tremendous peace of mind and confidence that their journey is going to be successful and not be impeded.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.